Previously, we broke down the latest U.S.-Iran clash that sparked fears of a new regional war. Now we shift our focus to what may be the biggest wildcard of all, Saudi Arabia. While the U.S. and Israel are taking direct military action, Riyadh has been unusually quiet. Why? In recent years, Saudi Arabia has undergone a strategic pivot. In 2023, the kingdom restored diplomatic ties with Iran thanks to a deal brokered by China. Since then, Riyadh has taken a softer, more measured approach, focusing on diplomacy rather than confrontation. In 2024, their defense minister even visited Tehran. And during the recent conflict, instead of backing Israel or the U.S., Saudi Arabia publicly condemned the Israeli strikes and offered diplomatic support to Iran. The reasons are simple but powerful. Saudi Arabia is focused on its Vision 2030, an ambitious plan to diversify its economy away from oil. That means avoiding war at all costs. Any conflict, especially one near the Strait of Hormuz, threatens global oil flows and the kingdom's economic future. Saudi Arabia also wants to avoid becoming a target. It hosts U.S. military bases and knows Iran has powerful missile capabilities and proxy groups like the Houthis, who have attacked Saudi territory before. So staying neutral is as much a security decision as it is a diplomatic one. At the same time, Saudi Arabia sees opportunity in Iran's struggles. With Assad's regime gone and Iran's military under pressure, Riyadh could emerge as the dominant Arab power without firing a shot. And it's not just about Iran. Saudi Arabia is also distancing itself from Israel and the Abraham Accords. Many in Riyadh feel burned by past U.S. promises and are now crafting a more independent foreign policy, one that allows them to criticize Israeli aggression while keeping the U.S. alliance intact. Interestingly, while Saudi Arabia's public face is neutral, behind closed doors some officials might quietly support efforts to limit Iran's nuclear ambitions. In 2025, Gulf leaders reportedly met with U.S. lawmakers, hinting at silent approval of military pressure on Iran, even as they publicly called for peace. So what does all of this mean? The Middle East is standing on a knife's edge. The U.S. and Israel claim they're preventing a nuclear disaster. But some analysts argue these strikes may backfire, pushing Iran to accelerate its nuclear program rather than halt it. Meanwhile, hardliners in Iran's military oppose any kind of deal, and Trump's inconsistent messaging, calling for talks one day and regime change the next, makes a peaceful solution even harder to imagine. The big question now, will diplomacy win out, or are we one wrong move away from a full-blown war that pulls in the entire region? Stay tuned, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Is this a necessary confrontation or a dangerous gamble with global consequences?